Thank you to our amazing borough president for convening us here today. Let's give another round of applause to our Queensboro president, Donovan Richards. And you're gonna clap for me again. You know why? I'm the final speaker. I just want to thank every single one of you for being out here today on a Sunday afternoon, and thank you to the so many speakers from all different communities, all different walks of life, all over the city who came here to stand with us and to stand in solidarity with the Asian American community. Let's give them a round of applause. I'm not going to repeat all the amazing things everyone said, but if there's one takeaway, I want you all to take a second and look around. Look around this place today. Look who's on stage. It's not just Asian Americans. These leaders have been with our community from the very, very beginning. They have stood up for over a year to say that we need to stop Asian hate. Most of the mainstream community wasn't necessarily paying attention, but these leaders here, the people who are gathered at this rally here, they stood up for us and they continue to stand up for us. And we gather here today to talk about the hate that has been aimed at our Asian American community and the racism and the bigotry. But we, as an Asian American community, can not only come out when the racism is aimed at us. We have to come out when any other community is hurt. And if we don't understand their issues, if we're not sure exactly what's going on, it's our job to understand and to mutually support each other. So the next time another community is hurting, and you can call me, we will be there for you. We've come together so many times in years past, in months past. We've come together to march against anti-Semitism. We've come together to say no to the Muslim ban. We've come together to say that Black Lives Matter. And now we come together to say, stop Asian hate. I will close with scripture. My grandma would be proud. Philippians 2:4. You guys know it? I had to look it up. My pastor preached it this morning. That's how I knew it. Philippians 2:4, look not only to your own interests, but to the interests of others as well. We have a duty today, not just to do whatever we can to stop hate aimed at our community, but we have to take that extra step. It is up to you and me today. It might not have been done before. We have to look towards new friends in other communities, to share our stories and our pain and listen to their stories and their history. And too much of that is unknown in this country, because in this country, our kids have not been taught a complete American history. Our kids have not learned enough about the Chinese Exclusion Act. Americans have not learned enough about Japanese incarceration camps. Americans have not learned enough about slaves building the Capitol, where I work every single day. And we are making history today, and we will make sure that history knows that we've marched in solidarity together, all communities. We will not point fingers at each other's communities. That is not constructive. We have to go forward in solidarity and find new ways, creative ways to support each other, so we are rooting out racism at its roots, not pointing fingers at each other. The answer, I'm copying this from an activist I heard online. Our young people teach us so much. The answer to racism is never more racism. It is solidarity. So Thank you so much for coming out here today. We have a long road ahead of us, but it will be easier and smoother and productive because we're walking together. Thank you so much.